There's a blowout. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It happens. There have been 2 or 3 of them in PA this year. It's a big well. I mean, Bradford County was experiencing serious water contamination problems. Both of flammable water and discolored and chemicals in the water, all sorts of things were happening all over Bradford County. And there's a map, there is a map of that, but it was somebody just sent to me. It's about 100 different water wells in Bradford County. So Chesapeake's drilling the well, lo and behold, it hit something, I don't know what it was, and it blew out the well. So that means it exploded, like in the Deepwater Horizon. And some people are calling this the gas drilling Deepwater Horizon moment in Pennsylvania. It spewed several thousand gallons of frac fluid, or maybe more than that, I don't know, up in the air, down the slope, into a creek that feeds into the Towanda Creek that feeds into the Susquehanna River. Fracking chemicals. I went there the other day. They were trying to contain the well, kill the well. They had killed it in 3 days. Chesapeake does not know what went wrong. They voluntarily stopped all fracking in Pennsylvania. There was a similar blowout. There's 2 or 3 of them that I've heard about just since. When was the one in Clearfield? Anybody know? They blow out all the time. I mean, wells blow out. It's one of the things that they do. It's one of the problems. You know where you could look it up is fracktracker.org would probably have statistics about violations in Pennsylvania. The amount of wells drilled, the amount of violations, they increase. Wherever there are more wells drilled, there are more and more violations. This is obviously a very serious, very serious situation. But it was already, people in Bradford County are happy that they're receiving attention now because they have a situation in Bradford County that's on a par or worse than what was happening in Dimmock. And Dimmock has gotten a lot of media interest. It's closer to New York City. Dimmock's about 3 hours from New York City. Bradford County is about 4.5 hours from New York City. So you know, but this is Bradford County is set to explode, and it's an amazing, beautiful. It's very similar to the landscape around here. It's hills and streams, and it's beautiful, and it's, you know, the amazing thing about this part of the world, Pennsylvania and New York, is that you don't have a suburban landscape that's carved up everything inside. You have something that is, they call it Pennsylvania wilds, right? You know, it's like, this is where we can actually still exist in nature if we want to. We can still see it. There's more places you can't see it from, you know? So it's really horrible to look at what's going on in Bradford County. Yeah, you're gonna have well blowouts. That's just one of the things that happens when you have gas drilling. You also are gonna have a mystery situation. They can't hide that because it's happening above the ground. All the other stuff that's happening under the ground, no one's really looking into. Well, I hope that this has been informative and helpful. What I would really like to happen is if the group, 2 or 3 representatives from different groups, come down here to the aisle and just get on their email list. You know, just find out what they're up to. If there's a meeting, if there's one thing I will say about the question, the Yoko Ono, the Oscars, none of that is interesting compared to watching the grassroots organizations work. That is where the most amazing things happen. That is the most fulfilling part of this, for me. This is why I'm here. You know, becoming a part of watching that democracy, participating in democracy, participating in history, participating in the future, in the future and in the present. It's been the most worthwhile and incredible and remarkable and moving and fun thing that I've ever done in my life. It's kept me, unfortunately, out of my theater rehearsals for like a year. I'm trying to get back, but what I'm saying is that it's so worthwhile. Just you know, put your toe in the pool, get over there and sign up, and then see if you like it. If you don't like it, then start your own group instead of saying I don't want to do this anymore. But I just can't emphasize enough how important it is to participate. Is there a group on campus with students?
Conservation Tri-Society.
Okay. Are there people here from that? Yeah. Students? Okay. So can the student group also come over this way? And if there are students who are not a part of that group, can you go that way as well? All right. And make sure that you trade numbers between the town and gown, right? So you're working together because you need both sides. Um,